Free DC! 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 Whose school? Our school! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose school? Our school! All right, we want to get started? The repression of the universities and of the government and of this whole cop city has failed to destroy student activism for Palestine. They do not want us to know that we are alive because that proves that this apparatus of repression is as weak as the U.S. government, as this racial terrorism, and as the Zionist entity itself. Amen. Now they would like us to think that the cause of Palestine and the cause of opposing fascism and racial terrorism here in the District of Columbia are separate. But we know that there is no difference between these two causes because the tactics of genocide and deprivation that are used in Gaza are only the most concentrated and most egregious example of tactics that are used by this government and all around the world to repress people. Shame. We know this. Shame! They do not want you to understand this because we understand that this settler colony, like that settler colony of the Zionist entity, is merely lashing out in its death throes as it has been proven to be weak and to be dying in the most brutal way possible. We know that Palestine is a banner for all humanity because on this 702nd day of genocide, it has been 702 days of genocide. Shame! The United States, via the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, the GHF we might call the Gaza Holocaust Foundation, lures Palestinian men, women, and children to aid sites which become killing fields for American mercenaries and IOF soldiers. Shame! Shame! We know that the aid they receive, if they do receive it, is dry food like flour and pasta, and there is no water in Gaza. We know that the aid is known to contain drugs in certain occasions. Shame! Shame! And we also know that on the board of trustees of this very administration, there is, what's the brother's name? Bush. Webb Bush, perhaps? I don't remember the bastard's first name. But he was the CEO formerly of Northrop Grumman. Do we know what Northrop Grumman is? That is the third largest arms manufacturer in the world. Shame! AU has the blood of the Palestinian people on its hands. They would like you to believe that this started on October 7th. They would like you to believe that famine started in Gaza when the New York Times, the Washington Ship Post, admitted that it did. But we know that at the heart of Zionism is an imperative to the genocide of the Palestinian people. Shame. They would also like you to believe that the occupation of DC started in August. We know that the occupation of DC started sometime in 1690, and that indigenous people, that black people, that everyone who did not come to this land as a willing settler has been opposing that occupation ever since then, and we will continue.
We have witnessed our black and brown young people get arrested and profiled at the metro or simply for being outside. That's not safety. That's not what our communities want, no matter what our mayor says. That's right. That's right. In situations like this in other countries, the process we are living through is often fatal to democracy. The only thing that stops it are popular movements, like the one you see right here. The other thing that works in moments like this, protesting is so important, but what you all are doing today is even more important.
It's been happening for hundreds of years, and it began when people first arrived on these shores and were not welcome. And one thing I want to say is from a more personal note. I've been in Washington, D.C. since I was a college student, and I fell in love with politics and the struggle for freedom and anti-imperialism as a student, and fell in love with human rights as an ideal that we can all work towards together to study and to struggle. And today, in my neighborhood in Washington, D.C., I don't just get in the car or get on my bike and go to work. I'm consumed by text messages from parents and neighbors worried about our friends, our neighbors, our immigrants, working people getting shoved into a van by masked, armed gunmen and taken away to Chantilly, Virginia, or God knows who where.
What do the students walking out want?
Yeah, so we want our own campus to fight back, stand with us against the Trump administration. We want sanctuary campus policies. We don't want to see ICE, Department of Homeland Security, any other organizations like that at our career fairs on campus. That's just disrespectful to our neighbors, to our community, and to our undocumented and international students. We also want we want to see them standing with us, and we also care about showing the Trump administration that we're fighting back. Look, in Project 2025, we saw that he was saying that if there is not enough resistance here in DC, then they are going to continue to deploy National Guard, other troops across the entire United States and into other major cities. We've seen that rhetoric going forward. Chicago, Baltimore, New Orleans are all being currently targeted by the Trump administration. So clearly we're not doing enough here in DC to resist these attacks.
Get the soldiers off our streets!
We want justice! We want peace! Get the soldiers off our streets! We want justice! We want peace! Get the soldiers off our streets! Our streets! Our schools! Our streets! Our schools!
Who got the power? We got the power! What kind of power? People power! Who got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
People power!
Who got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
People power!
What kind of power?
People power!
What kind of power?
People power!
Who got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
People power! We got the power! People power!
Woo streets!
Our streets!
Woo school!
Our school!
Woo streets!
Our street! Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Our schools are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Our schools are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Our schools are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Our schools are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
All right, we got a couple more speakers for you guys today. I'd like to welcome our next faculty professor, Professor Fisher, if you want to come on down.
us have lost. We've lost jobs. We've lost friends. Many of us have been afraid, right? But today is a reminder that you're not alone. In fact, look around you. American University has a community for you. And we are all here to support one another in these times. This is what people power is made of. You and you and you and you and you and you and me and all of us together. To stand together and push back together. We are so much more than each individual because we can be the sum of all of us together.
Our school! Our streets! Our school! Our streets! Our school! Our streets! Our city!
The occupation of DC is a deliberately racist act by Trump. Our privileges differ here, and our privileges differ from those off our campus, and it is our duty to use them responsibly. It might be uncomfortable, and it should be uncomfortable. But look around you. Again, this is our community. This is who will ride beside you. This is someone you can ride with on the bus to an event, to a protest, to an action, to go organize, to do something. Together, we can build something stronger than what any of us could do alone. So let's commit today to not just showing up, but to stepping in, stepping back when needed, and stepping forward when called. Thank you.
I cannot support the occupation of Palestine, the occupation of DC, or any actions taken by the Trump administration. We will continue to stand up and speak out until we see these injustices righted.
Are you a student here?
Yes.
We must use our privilege, our education, and our voices, not just for comfort, but for justice. Angela Davis reminds us, I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change, but I am changing the things I can no longer accept. We demand that Congress vote tomorrow to end this occupation.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Free, free DC.
Free, free DC.
Free, free DC.
Free, free DC.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Our rights are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up and fight back.
When our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up and fight back.
Hands off.
DC.
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 Hands off our streets. Hands off.
Our streets.
Hands off.
Our streets.
Hands off.
Our streets.
Hands off.
Our streets.
Hands off.
Our streets.
The district
United will never be defeated. The district united will never be defeated. The district united will never be defeated. The district united will never be defeated.
up with liberation.
Down, down with occupation. This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
So my name is Caden Wime, and I'm the Free DC campus and student organizing lead. And my role today is just to be here to support and show solidarity with the GW students as they demand from their administration non-compliance with Trump's occupation of DC, as they demand of Mayor Bowser to reverse her executive order and not cooperate with the Trump takeover, and as we demand of Congress collectively to vote to reverse and end this state of exception, end this military occupation, and demand the dignity and statehood for DC that we all deserve.
And how does a walkout represent those goals?
Well, we're being, peaceful and nonviolent, but disruptive to the regular order of the day. We are showing the students are willing to be out of class and sacrifice, that time, and the faculty are willing to walk out in order to demand a DC free of occupation. and in order to demand our self-determination. And so I think walkouts, as we've seen through student movements in history around the world, have been a wonderful display of non-compliance, non-cooperation with the status quo, and a great vehicle to show how a return to the status quo won't satisfy us either. We need to build from more than that, and for us in DC, that means obviously getting rid of many of the systemic and structural inequalities that have led to a lack of representation for the people of DC, but also statehood and hopefully a stronger and more thriving and inclusive democracy of tomorrow.